That kid is. Okay. So we have even a good signal even with them on it?
Huh?
We have a good signal even with them on it?
They're not on it.
Oh, I thought he was.
No.
Oh.
This thing
Didn't like it?
Okay. One good go? Yeah.
Greg, we're okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're good.
Good. Okay, and good afternoon, everybody. We're coming to you live from Lockport, New York. And this is one of two rinks that the Mid-Fairfield 2010 team will be playing from over the weekend. So in the first game, Mid-Fairfield prevailed 5-2 over Niagara, Canadian-based team. Chris Veitch in net the whole way. And so Mid-Fairfield got off to a good start the weekend off. And Chris is going to go have a seat on the bench, and his goalie partner, Joe Violante, will be between the pipes for Mid-Fairfield. And we're going to be facing off against the North Jersey Avalanche. And it's a team that we've played a few times over the years, so the kids are well familiar with each other. I believe the first game was a 5-4 win by the Avalanche at the early part of the year. So Hannah's going to get to start at center, and he's got Lutke out there with Heckel, Klingenstein, and Zoo. Win by mid-Fairfield. Heckel tries to take it into the Avalanche zone, has his pocket picked, and it's thrown right into the mid-Fairfield zone. Tap back out. And the Avalanche regroup in their own zone. Puck tipped off of Lukey's stick. Avalanche there to collect. Good forecheck by mid-Fairfield, almost intercepted by Zoo, but now here come the Avalanche. Good poke check by Klingenstein to free the puck, but Avalanche there to collect. Defenseman pinches in. Dump back behind Violante. Hanna up to Heckel, across the red line and dumps in. Mid-Fairfield goes for a shift change. Avalanche behind their own net. Good check by Beck, dislodged the puck temporarily, but the Avalanche collect in the neutral zone, slide the puck across, and Beck is there to intercept. Throws the puck out, but to a waiting Avalanche player. Oh, Scranton with a steal right in front of the Avalanche goalkeeper, puts a shot on, but unable to hit the net. Puck goes wildly across. Schwartz takes a shot, unable to hit the net. Avalanche just trying to get it out of their own zone. Puck skips across. They have to regroup. And here comes Malefis with the steal. To Johnston's shot. And to the near side of the net. O'Neill collects. Tries to get it to Beck, but a steal by the Avalanche. Oh, turnover. Johnston with the puck, unable to get a complete shot, but still with the puck. Johnston circles around, shot, and it's gloved by the Avalanche goalkeeper. So mid-Fairfield over the last few weeks struggling to hit nets. They've hit everything but, it seems like. But you'll know they're on when they're hitting the nets cleanly. Lucas Ruff at the center position. He's got Correa over there with Johnston. Klingenstein and Yoon out on D. Win by mid-Fairfield. Back to Klingenstein. Big shot that's blockered aside. Avalanche struggling to get it out, finally do into the neutral zone. Nice poke by Cray, but Avalanche there to collect. Over to the corner, mid-Fairfield zone, back to the Avalanche defenseman, thrown back into the corner. Oh, nice play by mid-Fairfield to get it out, and here comes Cray, who's pushed aside by number 13 from the Avalanche, who gains the zone. Klingenstein shoves him, gets the puck loose temporarily, but the Avalanche defenseman dumps it back in behind Violante. Cross-ice pass. Avalanche defenseman with a shot onto Violante that's covered up. And at 13:54 left in the first period, Violante with his first save of the day. We've got Han out there at center with Heckel and Ludke. Oh, loose out in front. Violante looks like he got enough of it, but he's minus a stick right now. Out in front again, but Zoo manages to get a stick on it and deflect it out. Back to the Avalanche defenseman, patted to the side by Violante. Heckel just throws it out of the zone into the Avalanche zone. Ludke looks like he's going to get there first. Icing's waved off. Good hustle by Ludke getting down there. The Avalanche break it out. Turnover, O'Neill up with it. And turned over by mid-Fairfield again. Finally, Ludke up with it at the neutral zone. Feeds it to Heckel. Heckel had designs of going right towards the net, but denied by the Avalanche defenseman. Puck stolen now by Ludke. Circles around. Dislodged from the puck and back into the neutral zone. Avalanche are into the mid-Fairfield zone. Tried to saucer it up. unable to hit anybody in particular. And now the puck goes all the way back to the Avalanche zone, through the neutral zone. And there's going to be an offside here. So at 12:36, we're going to have a face-off right outside the mid-Fairfield zone. Malefus at center. Win by mid-Fairfield. Back to Schwartz. Turns. Hits the brakes. Gets it to Vartanian. Vartanian tries to feed Malefus. But just a little bit long there. Avalanche look to break it out. Avalanche player gets by Yoon, but Shore's there with a stick to prevent the pass. And here comes Scranton. Scranton up with the puck. He had Vartanian there for the tap in, but just took a little too long to develop. And the Avalanche throw the puck down the ice. We're going to have icing here at 11:56 left in the first period. So both teams with a couple chances to score. So Ruff back at center. He's got Johnston out there and Correa with him, Klingenstein and Zoo. Win by mid-Fairfield. Klingenstein dumps it in right off the glass high, but the Avalanche are there. Puck turned over to Correa, but then turned right back over to the Avalanche. Into the neutral zone, across the blue line. Johnston up now with the puck, circles back. Back to Klingenstein, tries to leave it to Correa, who gets it to Ruff. Turned over at center ice. And the Avalanche dump it back in the mid-Fairfield zone. Johnston now up along the boards. With Fairfield trying to settle things down now. They've got Hannah who dumps it into the Avalanche zone, gives chase. Lukey and Hannah giving chase. Hannah fighting for the puck along with Lukey. It turns loose. Heckel throws it back to the defenseman Shores, who takes a shot. It's tipped to the near side of the goaltender. Mid-Fairfield still with the puck, but we're going to have a stoppage in play here. And there's going to be a penalty, I believe, on mid-Fairfield. Cross check to Ludke. So at 10:39, mid-Fairfield's going to have to go on the penalty kill here. And in this showcase, penalties are 2 minutes long, so a little bit more punitive than normal. Hannah at the center. He's got Heckel out there with O'Neill and Schwartz. Win by the Avalanche. Poked out by Schwartz and gets it over to Heckel. Heckel races up the glass. Heckel now trying to get by the defenseman. Oh, he had Hannah there in the center. Same play that worked in the last game, but unable to connect this time. Avalanche into the mid-Fairfield zone, looking to set up shop. Out at the point, shot. Violante actually got through his pads, but was able to squeeze him, prevent the puck from moving any further. 10:08 left. 1:29 left in the penalty to Ludke. He's got Scranton, Malefus, Klingenstein, and Yoon out there as the penalty killers. Win by the Avalanche. Defenseman pass, tipped by Scranton. Scranton now trying to force the issue. Good Fairfield in a tight box here. Out in front. And the Avalanche score, a power play goal. You could see that one developing. Some crisp passing from the Avalanche and make mid-Fairfield pay for that penalty. So at 9:44, the Avalanche are up 1-0 over mid-Fairfield. Rough at center. Johnston tries to kick the puck free, but Avalanche are able to throw it into the zone. Mid-Fairfield throws it back out again. Puck possession, a big issue so far. Neither team's been able to hold it substantially. Both teams content to throw the puck around the rink. 9:22 left, first period. It looks like they're going to call, looked like it was an offside or not sure. So Ruff back at center. He's got Correa off his left shoulder. Win by the Avalanche. Throws it out. O'Neill tries to keep in, but here come the Avalanche. Avalanche are going to have a 3-on-1. Give and go passing. Oh, Violante is able to get a shoulder on the puck. Mid-Fairfield dodging a big bullet there. Ruff leaves the puck behind the Avalanche goalkeeper. Mid-Fairfield fortunate to escape that. Johnston now circles around, squeezes in, deflected off an Avalanche player. Drew pinches in, throws the puck behind the goalkeeper again. And the Avalanche break out. Stolen by Correa. The puck went over the goalkeeper's head. It looked like it was going to actually bounce in front of him. Hannah now with the puck. Leaves it for Ludke. Ludke behind. Hannah now up with it. Hannah still, oh, he had an open net there for a second. And the Avalanche throw it the length of the ice. So it's 7:55 left in the first period. Avalanche up 1-0 on Mid-Fairfield. So Hannah, Heckel, and Lutke would be up front. Zoo and Klingenstein as the defenders. Win by Mid-Fairfield. Heckel with a shot from the near side of the net, unable to hit it. Battle in the corners. Puck still loose, squirts behind the Avalanche goalkeeper. Avalanche there with the puck now. Good play by Heckel to dislodge the puck temporarily. Klingenstein pokes his nose in there to try to prevent the pass, but here come the Avalanche. Heckel now with the puck. It's a nice pass by Heckel. I don't think Ludke was expecting it was behind the back. And Heckel with a steal that actually forces a shot on net. Ludke and Heckel still there, but the Avalanche now with control of the puck behind their own goalkeeper. Forecheck by Heckel, turned over temporarily, but now here come the Avalanche. Look to get it out, but just throw it into the neutral zone. Klingenstein now up with it, loses the handle. Heckel there to drive it in. Sorry about that, folks. We don't have the cough button here yet. Stolen by Malefis, I believe, got a stick in there to poke the puck loose. Klingenstein waiting at the blue line, possibly to get a puck out there and get a shot. Cross ice to O'Neill, unable to hit the net cleanly. And the puck goes loose, comes out to O'Neill. Over to Malefis, who bobs and weaves around one player, gets it back over to Scranton, then turns it over to the Avalanche. Now here come the Avalanche. They've got a 3-on-2 behind the back pass, but unable to hit it cleanly. Mid-Fairfield there. Defenseman winds up, shoots. Goes high up into the air. Avalanche back with the puck. Avalanche back up with the puck. Beck harasses the player. Just shoots on Violante, turns it away. Beck now up with the puck. Turns it over to the Avalanche. Nice poke check by Lucas Ruff. The Avalanche back up with it again. Now O'Neill steals it. Now it's turned over to the Avalanche. Seems to be a theme of the game. Out in front of Violante, who's able to sweep it away. To Johnson. Johnson narrowly avoids a hit. Gains the Avalanche zone. Tries to feather it over to Ruff, but unable to connect. Cross ice pass. The Avalanche decide to retreat back into their own zone. Johnston now up with it, but turns it over, and the Avalanche retreat behind their own goalkeeper. Johnston goes down with one of the Avalanche players loose out in front, but nobody home but the Avalanche players. Klingenstein now back up with it. Leaves it over for Yoon. Yoon gets it over to Johnston, who just chips it into the corner. Hanna gives chase. Hanna still on the puck. Hanna turns and shoots. Hits off the side of the net. Ludke throws it out to Yoon, but the Avalanche are there. Klingenstein gets a stick on it, but here come the Avalanche racing towards the puck. Avalanche get to the puck first, out in front, unable to connect to his teammate. And here comes Correa with a long pass to Ludke. Ludke all by himself. Gets around one player, waits for teammates to come on side, but then turns it over to the Avalanche. Zoo able to keep it in. Long shot that's padded to the side by the Avalanche goalkeeper. Malefus now up with it. Goes into the slot. Tries to leave it for Zoo. Unable to do that. Zoo able to get a stick on it, but it gets out of the Avalanche zone. Yu now contesting the puck. Heckel now up with it. Heckel across the blue line. Heckel still with the puck behind the Avalanche goalkeeper. He left it for Ludke. Ludke now, he's got two Avalanche players, now leaves it for Heckel. Heckel out in front, tries to connect to Malefus, but the Avalanche are there to disrupt. Out in front, back to Malefus, shot! And it's off the goalkeeper's glove. O'Neill unable to secure it, throws it back over to Scranton. Scranton harassed by a couple of Avalanche players. There's a delayed penalty here. So O'Neill taps it over to Heckel. Heckel just trying to preserve the delayed penalty, and the Avalanche are going to stop play here. 2:37. So the Avalanche are going to head off. Player not pleased with the call. Lets the ref know that. So the first power play unit comes on. You got Scranton at center. Out there with Hanna, Malefus, Ruff, and Heckel. Okay, he's going to throw the Avalanche player out right now. And it was a win by the Avalanche, so good for them. Malefus, though, up with the puck. Malefus looks to set up shop here. Scranton over to Heckel, over to Ruff, back to Heckel, over to Malefus. Heckel looking for a shooting lane. He's got Ruff there out in center, but tipped by the Avalanche. Hanna comes up with a loose puck though, throws it out to Ruff. Leaves it for Scranton, to Malefus, back to Heckel. Shot way wide to Scranton, and the puck goes whistling out of the zone. Avalanche player all over Heckel, but Heckel uses that speed to burst out, goes by one player, by two. Heckel, he had Scranton there for a second. Malefus comes in, big shot, way high. Scranton looks to get set back up. He's got Heckel over there. Heckel pinches in, out in front, off the goalie's pads, and thrown out. And Scranton slashed. And yeah, it's pretty obvious the players. So Mid Fairfield's going to go on a 5-on-3 slash clear as day in front of the ref. So for 51 seconds, Mid Fairfield will have a 5-on-3, and Coach Graggs wants to talk about it for a second. Gets his lineup set the way he wants it. So he's got Malefus, Ludke out there with Hannah, Johnston and Heckel back out there. Win by Mid Fairfield. Heckel now up with it, shot off the goalie's pads. Heckel now quarterbacking up at the top. Tap back and forth. Ludke now up with it. Heckel now up with it. Over to Malefus. Doesn't hit the net. So it skips behind him. Heckel back up with the puck. Heckel tries to pinch in off the Avalanche player. Malefus now over to Johnston. Back to Malefus. Shot! Oh, right through the crease. Malefus now back up with it. He's got Heckel there. Shot off of one of the Avalanche players. And it's thrown out of the zone. And Hannah's going to have to hustle. Avalanche go for a change. Turned over at the blue line, and here come the Avalanche. And beats Violante over the shoulder. So Mid Fairfield gives up a shorthanded goal. So with 17 seconds left in the first period, the Avalanche go ahead on a shorthanded goal. Mid Fairfield with a 5-on-3, unable to capitalize. So Ruff is at center with Correa and Scranton. Yoon and Shores on D. Still 50 seconds left in the one penalty. Ref admonishing Correa and the Avalanche player to separate. Win by the Avalanche. High up into the air and out of the rink, over the glass. So a costly series of events for Mid Fairfield, down 1-0, and had a 5-on-3. The Avalanche scoring a shorthanded goal to push that lead up to 2-0. So win by Correa, back to Yoon. It's off one of the Avalanche players. Correa now tries to get a shot on it. Ruff up with the puck. And that's the end of the period. So at the end of one, it's the Avalanche 2, Mid Fairfield nothing. We'll just take a short break and be right back at it.
That was fun. No, I don't think any of that was good. You're on.
Okay, and welcome back. So at the end of one, Mid Fairfield trailing 2-0 to the Avalanche. Mid Fairfield will actually still have a power play opportunity here for the first 32 seconds. Malefus at center. He's got Beck out there with Scranton. Yoon picks it up, circles around, passes it over to Schwarz. Schwarz skates up, tries to hit Beck, and does. Schwarz now at the top of the key. Leaves it for Yoon. Big shot! And the goalkeeper is able to secure it off his chest with his glove. So 14 seconds left in the penalty to the Avalanche. 16:41 left in the second period. Malefus at center. Win by the Avalanche. Schwarz pinches in, try to keep it in the zone, overskates it, but then collects his own rebound. Schwarz out to Malefus, over to Yoon. Yoon tries to throw a shot on, but deflects. Avalanche has got it. Oh, nice play by Yoon. The Avalanche were going to try a long pass. Schwarz now collects at the blue line, dumps it back in the corner. Scrum behind the Avalanche net. Avalanche back up with the puck. And Yoon makes a nice play. Good defensive play, fielding the puck at center ice. Malefus with the steal. He's got Scranton, oh, just off his skate blade. Kai Scranton had a step. Scranton up with the puck, slides it over to Yoon, gets it to Hannah. Hannah turns and gives it to Heckel. Back to Yoon, turns it over at the face-off circle. Avalanche regroup behind their own goalkeeper, but stolen by Lukey. Lukey shoved into the boards, but still cleans the puck. Back to Schwarz, over to Lukey. The Avalanche group, I think, is a little tired. They've been on the ice a while. Back to Lukey. See if Fairfield can capitalize. Yoon pinches up, shot! And it's off the stomach of the goalie, who's able to secure it with his glove. 15:06 left in the second period. Avalanche up 2-0.
Let's go, MF!
So Hannah at the center, he's got Ludke and Heckel right off his shoulder. Zoo and Klingenstein out there, win by Avalanche. Bounding puck, Klingenstein goes after it, but Avalanche get there first. Klingenstein able to steal the puck. Finally gets it out to Ludke. Ludke tries to get by the Avalanche defenseman, but it's just thrown into the glass. Avalanche back now in the mid-Fairfield zone, cross-ice pass. Defenseman pinches in, shot off the pad of the goal of Violante. Klingenstein tries to lift it up and does finally get it out. Ruff taps it over for Zoo, throws it into the zone. Ruff gives chase behind the goalkeeper. Oh, out in front! He had Correa there. The goalie's able to turn it away. With Fairfield with a beautiful scoring chance, but now the puck's turned over, and here come the Avalanche. Out into the slot. Nice play by Klingenstein to get a stick on it. Avalanche still with the puck, though. Stolen by Johnston. Johnston now back up with it, but turns it over at the blue line. Back into the Avalanche zone and thrown out. It's played by Malefus, but again, the puck stolen right away from him. Puck goes bounding up into the air, over to O'Neill, he collects. Over to Correa. Correa's got Johnston right behind him. Correa now leaves it for Johnston. And the puck's turned over, and here come the Avalanche trying to pass, but Schwarz able to get a stick on it. Puck behind Violante, he's forced to field it with his stick. Stolen by the Avalanche at the blue line and tossed back in. O'Neill retreats, collects. unable to get his stick on it. Then the second swipe gets it over to Johnston. Slides it over to Schwartz. Now to Scranton. Scranton trying to split the defenseman. The Avalanche, though, will have none of it. Body right up on him. Yoon steals it, passes it back to Scranton, back into the Avalanche zone. Mid Fairfield goes for some fresh legs. Battle along the glass. Vartanian able to dump into the Avalanche zone. Long pass that doesn't connect. Lots of hitting going on now. And here comes Hanna up with the puck. Hits the brakes. Tries saucering it over to Vartanian, but Avalanche get back quickly. Put a stick down. So it looked like Scranton was forced into the wall there. He goes down in a heap, but manages to collect himself and get off. And now the Avalanche are going to be forced to kill off a penalty here. So at 11:32, Mid Fairfield's going to go on another power play opportunity. Oh, and to add to it, so it's going to be a 2-10 on the Avalanche. So that means a second player has got to serve as well. So win by the Avalanche, it's thrown out. Yoon pinches in after the steal. Mid Fairfield looks to get set up. Coach trying a different lineup here. He's got Lukey out there with Yoon and Heckel. He's got Hanna and Ruff. Yoon with a shot off the goalkeeper, and here come the Avalanche. Nice behind the back pass, but unable to connect. Avalanche with another steal right in front of Violante. And Violante with a save. Some crisp passing in front of Violante by the Avalanche. And Mid Fairfield, nearly another disaster for a shorthanded goal, but their goalie, Violante, able to save the day, keep the puck from rolling in. 10:49 left in the second period. Mid Fairfield on a power play here, but struggling to get any opportunities. So the ref is waving off. The ref wanted none of these last-minute substitutions. Avalanche coach displeased. So win by Mid Fairfield. Throws it over to Correa. Correa over to Malafis. Malafis now gains his own shot. Too high. Johnston up with it, overskates it, and the Avalanche throw it out across ice. The Avalanche come down, shot! Violante with a save. So far, the Avalanche with more shots than Mid Fairfield on their power play. Back to Scranton now up with the puck. Over to Malafis, shot right into the stomach of the goalkeeper. 43 seconds left in the power play for Mid Fairfield. 10:15 left in the second period. So Malafis at center, he's got Johnston there with Correa. Win by the Avalanche. Cross center ice. Mid Fairfield's on a power play here. Shot onto Violante. So despite the fact that it's a power play for Mid Fairfield, Avalanche controlling the pace of play, but finally Mid Fairfield breaks it out. Schwartz dumps it in, gives chase. Five seconds left. Over to Heckel. Heckel, oh, tried to get it to Cray, but Cray unable to handle it cleanly. Violante forced to field it. Heckel now up with it. Puck turned over. Avalanche come up with it. And are content to dump it in on the side of Violante. Long pass by mid-Fairfield. Thrown up into the air. Avalanche defenseman tried to field it, unable to get his glove on it. Avalanche into the mid-Fairfield zone. Some big hits that the crowd's reacting to by both teams. And the puck turned over. Back in behind Violante. Mid-Fairfield back up with it is Beck. Beck tries to get by the defenseman. Oh, loose out in front. Still loose. Hannah now up with it. Tries to hit Lutke. Zoo's there with a shot, but off the Avalanche player's stick. Shot by O'Neill gets deflected off Zoo, pinches in again. Beck up with it. Tries to get it out to Zoo. Over to Lutke. Behind the back pass to Hannah. Nice save by the Avalanche goalkeeper just off the toe. 7:44 left. So the Avalanche are able to kill off the penalty. Mid-Fairfield very nearly giving up their second shorthanded goal. Violante with a nice save though. Hannah at the center position. He's got Ruff there with Johnston. Yoon and Klingenstein. Win by mid-Fairfield out to Yoon. Over to Ruff. Ruff surveys, hits the brakes, taps it out. Yoon tries to kick it out. Made a nice play to keep it in the Avalanche zone. Stolen by the Avalanche. Gets by Klingenstein. Still loose out in front. Shot. Violante is able to get a stick on it and force it up into the netting. 7:18 left in the second period. Malefis at center. Shot on Violante, goes off the side of the net. Avalanche behind Violante. Out to their defenseman. Pinches in. Steal by Scranton, but not far enough out of the zone. Shores tries to get it out and does finally to Scranton. Over to Heckel. Heckel loses control. Gives the puck up to Scranton. Back to Heckel. Back to Malefis. Shot off the goalie's pads. Scranton now behind the goalkeeper. Scranton circles with the puck. Tries to get it to Schwartz. Schwartz able to collect it back again. Turns the puck over.
Another one.
So I believe the Avalanche are going to go off for another penalty here.
Let's go, lads! Finish strong!
So mid-Fairfield's had plenty of chances. It's got to be the fourth or fifth penalty power play opportunity they've had. So they look to get things going here. They got Hannah, Lutke, Klingenstein, Yoon out there with Ruff. And now Avalanche are going to have a breakaway. The player gets by Yoon out. Nice save by Violante. Avalanche still with the with the puck. Finally, Klingenstein's able to collect the puck and leave it for Yoon. Hanna now races up, turns the puck over at the blue line. Ruff's there to collect the puck, leaves it for for Ludke. Ruff now tries to settle things down, slides it over to Yoon, who gets it to Hanna. Hanna's got to circle around, give it back to Yoon. Yoon with a shot, loose out in front, and just thrown the length of the ice. So 5:09 left in the second period. Avalanche up 2-0 over Mid-Fairfield. Mid-Fairfield with a power play chance here. Coach is going to get some fresh legs.
Let's go, MF!
He's got Scranton out there with Malefus. Win by Mid-Fairfield. O'Neill up with the puck. Gets it to Heckel. To Johnston.
Take it.
Shot off the goalkeeper, but Johnston collects his own shot. Heckel now with a shot at the point. Doesn't hit the net. O'Neill and Scranton working the boards. Avalanche content to just waste some time. Malefus now up with it. Deflects off of an Avalanche player. So that's just going to about kill this penalty here. Johnston across the blue line. 3 seconds left in the penalty. Johnston behind the net. Over to Heckel. Heckel with a shot off a couple of players. And so now Mid-Fairfield is going to go on the penalty kill. So Braden Heckel's going to head off. He's going to head off for the hook. So 3:57 left. Now the Avalanche will get their turn at the power play opportunity. So Ruff will be at the center. Looks like we've got Correa out there and Zoo. Ruff is thrown out in favor of Correa. And Schwartz is out there. Avalanche collect. Out to their defenseman. Back and forth, cross ice pass, pitches in, off the post. Avalanche pinch in. Oh, they had an open man on the side, unable to complete the pass though. Avalanche still in control of the puck. Avalanche player falls down. And out of the zone. Avalanche look to get set back up, gets around Schwartz. Decides to retreat, cross ice. Violante with the save goes over his head. And Mid-Fairfield's able to throw at the length of the ice. Oh, icing's waved off here. Lukey on the forecheck. And Mid-Fairfield throws it back out again. Avalanche collect at center ice. Back into the Mid-Fairfield zone. They try passing it, but it's stolen. And Hanna with the steal on the Avalanche goalkeeper, and it's sticked aside by the Avalanche goalkeeper. Avalanche back up with it. And Fairfield's killed off the penalty to Heckel. Oh, and Yoon just didn't see Heckel was streaking down. Could have been a breakaway for mid-Fairfield. Now here's Lutke. He's got Heckel with him. Turnovers keep going back and forth in the neutral zone. Heckel forces it back into his own zone for Yoon. But the Avalanche with the steal out in front of Violante, but luckily it was mid-Fairfield player Malefis was there. Mid-Fairfield still just battling for possession in their own zone. Here comes mid-Fairfield now. Lukey up with the puck. He's got Malefis with him. Oh, and here come the Avalanche down to the mid-Fairfield zone. Shot! Oh. And Violante lost track of the puck. It was actually underneath him, but he was able to secure it and got the whistle from the ref. 34 seconds left in the second period. With Fairfield down 2-0. Scranton throws it over to Beck.
Take it.
And the Avalanche look to break it out. Scranton with the steal. Scranton tries to get by, unable to do so. And that's the end of two. So at the end of two, it's the Avalanche 2, mid-Fairfield 0. We're gonna have about a 10-minute break, folks, where there's gonna be an ice cut, and we'll bring you the third period.
Go, boys.
So we'll see you in a few minutes.
Let's go, MF. filmed. I didn't mount. We got stuck. And this one, we're losing. We're going to win.
Yeah, you're on.
All right, folks, and welcome back to the third period. Malefus at the center, win by Avalanche, but turned right over to Scranton. Back to Malefus. Malefus is a shot off the blocker of the goalie. Good Fairfield with a scoring chance there. And here come the Avalanche. Feather the pass over to the winger into the mid-Fairfield zone. Avalanche still up with the puck. Dump it behind Violante, but turned over to O'Neill. Over to Scranton. A streaking Malefus gets by the defenseman, is hauled down to the ice, but no call. O'Neill races over to keep it in. Malefus back up with the puck. And here come the Avalanche. Lose control at center ice. Race back with Vinny Zoo. Avalanche still with the puck. Cross ice to no one, but Avalanche pick it up on the side of Violante. Sorry, folks. Oh! And Beck is going to go off there. The Avalanche still with the puck. Got a delayed penalty shot. Spinning puck. Avalanche still with the puck on the delayed penalty. Mid-Fairfield stops play here at 15:24. And Beck's going to head off to the penalty box. The refs are talking about it. It was definitely a boarding call, but
You turned quick.
I think they're going to see if it was a 2 and 10 or not. Looks to be just a straight boarding call. So Mid-Fairfield will go on the penalty kill right away. Hannah, Yoon, and Heckel are out there with Schwartz. Hannah's thrown out. Heckel put back in the center. Win by the Avalanche, but they're unable to control the puck and it squirts out. D to D pass. And turned over. Mid-Fairfield. Now here comes Hannah. He's got Heckel with him. Drops the puck for Heckel. Schwartz pinches in. Dumps it into the corner. And the Avalanche look to set up in mid-Fairfield zone. Out in front of Violante, nice save by Joe. And the Avalanche look to set up. Oh, they had the backdoor play. Just overshoot the winger. Stolen by Heckel. Mid-Fairfield in a shift change, but luckily the Avalanche overshoot, and there's going to be an icing. Mid-Fairfield fortunate there, gone for a shift change, and the puck reversed course quickly. The Avalanche player could not connect, causing an icing. So at 14-19, Mid-Fairfield gets the benefit of going into the Avalanche zone, down a player. Ruff at center with Correa, Klingenstein, and Zoo. Win by the Avalanche. Across the blue line. Setting up, Avalanche into the slot shot off of Violante. And puck turned over in the neutral zone. Correa throws it over to Klingenstein. Long pass, tipped by Correa. And here comes Lucas Ruff. Just tries to get a stick on it. And they're going to call an interference on the Avalanche here. So there was 7 seconds left in the Avalanche power play, but now they're going to head to the penalty box. And in 7 seconds, Mid-Fairfield will once again head back out to the power play. So far, unable to cash in on multiple power play opportunities, but at 13:31, they look to get off the schneid. So Scranton at the center position, Malefus and Heckel and Ludke. Puck back to Ludke. Lisa for Heckel, so now Mid-Fairfield with the man advantage over to Scranton. Hannah comes out. Hannah with a shot, unable to hit the net, but Malefus back up with it, throws it over to Ludke. Back to Malefus. Cross ice to Heckel. Shot, and it's gloved the Avalanche goalkeeper. 1:31 left in the penalty. 13:01 left in the third period. Mid-Fairfield on a power play chance here. Scranton still at center. So win by the Avalanche. And the puck's thrown the length of the ice. So there'll be an icing here. So coach will run with the same group here once again. So win by Mid-Fairfield. Ludke surveys, pinches in, shot, unable to hit the net. Another shot, follow-up, hits off the side of the net. So unfortunately, Heckel had the puck, but because the net came off its mooring, we're gonna have a face-off in the Avalanche zone. So win by Mid-Fairfield. Mid-Fairfield sets up here. Ludke at the top. Over to Heckel's shot. The goalie must have just gotten his stick on it a little bit. Feathered up. The Avalanche into the Mid-Fairfield zone with the puck. Ludke now up with it, throws it over to Malefus, gets it to Heckel. Heckel now tries to get by one defenseman, unable to do so. Hannah there to collect it, and he's thrown into the boards. 16 seconds left, and here come the Avalanche with the puck. Still with the puck, shot! Violante doesn't know where it is, and it fell right in front of him. So the Avalanche with another short-handed goal on Mid-Fairfield. Violante lost sight of the puck after making the initial save. It was right in front of him, and the Avalanche players there to drive it in. So Mid-Fairfield will look to break this scoring drought they have right now in this game. Johnston up with the puck. And the Avalanche gain the zone. Stolen by Lucas Ruff. But turned back over. Correa now tries to get a stick on it. And the puck goes off an Avalanche skate. Schwartz now up with it. I apologize, folks, for the cough. Nothing I can do about that one. But O'Neill up with it at center ice. Correa over the blue line, shot, and it's gloved by the Avalanche goalkeeper. So again, Mid-Fairfield just struggling to get shots on net. even that shot. It was gloved by the Avalanche goalkeeper, but it looked to be above the crossbar. Mid Fairfield just finding it difficult to put pucks on net. Hannah at center. Avalanche players tossed out in favor of a new one. Win by Mid Fairfield. Shot by Heckel. It's way wide. Flies out of the zone. Klingenstein gives chase to the rolling puck. Klingenstein harassed by a couple of forechecking Avalanche players. Turned over to the Avalanche. Heckel loses his stick, but Mid Fairfield gains the puck to Klingenstein. But it's stolen by the Avalanche. Avalanche in on Violante and beats him 5-hole. So Mid Fairfield with careless passing along their own blue line. Malefis will take the center position. He's got Vartanian and Scranton up front. O'Neill and Zoo. Here come the Avalanche again into the Mid Fairfield zone. Toe drag, but stolen by Scranton. Turned over again to the Avalanche. Give and go passing. Avalanche are humming now in the Mid Fairfield zone. Out in front, off of Violante's mask, still loose. Avalanche into the slot, shot! Deflects off of Vartanian. Vartanian chips in, but just right to the Avalanche stick. Zoo now, with the stolen puck, comes in, shot, and it's gloved by the Avalanche goalkeeper to stop play here at 9:23 left. So Lucas Ruff will be at the center. Johnston's out there with him. And Correa. Ref's saying something to the Avalanche bench, I believe, about the positioning of the players in the face-off circle, giving the bench a warning. Win by Mid Fairfield. Schwarz waits, throws the puck back in. Lucas Ruff chases. Ruff with a nice play to pin it along the boards, but the Avalanche managed to break it out. And the puck skips down to Johnston. He leaves it for Schwarz. Ruff still with the puck. Now the Avalanche back up with it. Defenseman pinches in. Nothing doing, and the Mid Fairfield with Lucas Ruff look to settle things down over to Schwarz. And Correa now up with it. Correa with a shot off the post. Mid Fairfield unable to keep it in the zone. Klingenstein retreats. The Avalanche back up with it again. Cycle it back around. Beautiful passing by the Avalanche into Mid Fairfield zone. Shot! Off of the extended glove of Violante, but he's able to tip it and force it over the crossbar. Klingenstein now with Heckel. Puck's turned over in the Avalanche zone. Klingenstein now up with the puck. Slides it over to Ludke, but unable to connect. Klingenstein calling for the puck, but a little too late. Mid Fairfield unable to get it to him, but Klingenstein with the steal. Loses his stick in the process. Zoo collects the errant pass, then turns it over in the neutral zone. Every 50-50 puck so far going to the Avalanche. Out to Violante. It's off the side of the net. Avalanche back up with it. Icing's waved off as Klingenstein just lifted his stick. Teams exchanging long passes that could have been icing. The ref waving off both of them. Scranton now up. I believe that hit a crossbar and up into the netting. So 6:22 left. Mid Fairfield down 4-0 to the Avalanche. So Malefis at the center. He's got Scranton out there with Beck, Schwartz and O'Neill. Win by Mid Fairfield. Out in front, Avalanche goalkeeper. And finally, Avalanche goalkeeper uses his stick to try to clear it out,
Go, MF!
but unable to do so. And there for the tap in was Yanni Malefis, I believe. So Mid Fairfield able to cut the lead down to 4-1. And win by the Avalanche. Into the Mid Fairfield zone, dumps it in behind Violante. Stolen by Avalanche, shot, and off the stick of a Mid Fairfield player into the netting. 5:48 left to play. The third period, Mid Fairfield down 4-1. Ruff at center. He's got Correa out there with him, but win by Avalanche, shot to the near side of Violante. Turned over right in front of Violante. Puck just tossed behind him. Battle behind the Avalanche goalkeeper. Both teams struggling to maintain any kind of possession here. You can tell the effects of having 2 games in one day. Both teams look a little tired. Schwartz skates in, passes it over to Johnston with a shot on the Avalanche goalkeeper, who's able to glove it. 4:34 left in the game. Hannah's at the face-off. Win by Mid Fairfield, shot deflects off a player into the netting. So just as a reminder, tomorrow's game will be at 6:15 p.m. against the Philly Junior Flyers. So no game in the morning, just at night. Mid Fairfield looking for a second goal of the day, but Klingenstein unable to hit the net. Thrown off the glass. Yoon kicks it back. And the Avalanche retreat. Turned over in the neutral zone. Hannah now up with it. Gets it to Lukey. Unable to hit the net. Here come the Avalanche. That should be, no, he's not. He's going to wave off the icing. Apparently these refs have somewhere to go. Cross ice pass to no one. Lukey, beneficiary, picks up the puck, but nice play by the Avalanche. Avalanche back up with it. Sorry about that. Lukey back up with it. Out in front. Avalanche just content to waste some time. Puck just forced back into the Avalanche zone. Retreat. Throw it out. Both teams looking a little lethargic right now. Ruff now with a nifty move, gets by one guy, leaves it out in front, and Kai Scranton there with the goal. Beautiful assist by Lucas Ruff over to Kai Scranton. So Mid-Fairfield able to close the gap down to 4-2 with 2:38 left. So Maleficent center with Scranton and Heckel, O'Neill, and Zoo. Avalanche throw it into the Mid-Fairfield zone. Zoo there. Avalanche content. Waste a little more time. D-to-D pass. And turn it over. But Avalanche get there first. Overskates it. Zoo throws it out to Heckel. Heckel cross-ice pass to Scranton. Scranton back to Heckel. Turns the puck over. So the goalies come out for Mid-Fairfield, Violante. Shot by Malefis, saved by the Avalanche goalkeeper. Shot by Heckel off the Avalanche goalkeeper. Hannah now up with it, pitches in, shot. Just a little bit high. Scranton now with a shot off the Avalanche goalkeeper's blocker. Another shot off a couple players loose out in front. And the Avalanche throw at the length of the ice. And there's going to be an icing. 1:13 left to play in the game. So I believe the Avalanche coach is going to take a timeout here, talk things over. 1:13 left in the game. So just a quick note here, like this is it's a tremendous place to play hockey for a 14-year-old. There's a lot of rinks around here, a lot of hockey stores. Hockey's big up in Buffalo, and it's a lot of fun to come up to this area, see all the different rinks and a lot of the different Canadian teams, and it's a special opportunities for these young men to play here. Play at the highest level of AAA hockey in the United States and Canada. So Malefis will be at the face-off. So win by Mid-Fairfield. Out to Heckel. Over to Hannah, shot. Loose out in front. The Avalanche goalie is able to secure it. 59 seconds left. Win by Mid Fairfield. Heckle now up with it. Errant shot. Hannah now tries to shoot it. Puck turned over. Heckle slides it over. Kamalafis shot off his stick, off the glass, behind him. And the Avalanche just throw it out of the zone. It's a rolling puck. 23 seconds left in the game. Stolen by the Avalanche. Shot! And into the empty net. So that's it, folks. So with 18 seconds left, the Avalanche go up 5-2 over Mid Fairfield with an empty net. Violante heads back. And Mid Fairfield, on the first day of play here up in Buffalo, will drop to 1-1. So win by the Avalanche. Yoon over to Schwartz. And that's about it, folks. So we will see you tomorrow morning, or tomorrow night, I apologize.
Sorry about the score. We're all good.